Packer and Durham on a beautiful Thursday. I mean, fantastic Thursday. One of the best days of the year, Wes. And it's not because it's St. Patty's Day.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
It's got everything to do with what is upon us. It is a great time in the world of sports.
Today over here, we have Big Me, Little Team. And here's why. For the next 2 days, there'll be no off-campus on Sirius XM, ESPNU Radio, Channel 84.
Just one full-time job for me for 2 days.
Yeah.
It feels like, that's what it feels like.
So for the next 2 days, if you're looking for off-campus, the award-winning off-campus program with Mark Packer, it will not be there.
Not happening.
No, 2 days off of the 6 hours of live radio/television every day my man does here.
Feel like I'm stealing. Still get paid, too. How about that?
Amazing. What a country.
Goes back to my whole deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All right, let's go to Chestnut Hill, shall we?
Let's do it.
Acacia Walker-Weinstein is the head women's lacrosse coach at Boston College. We have a lot of things to cover. Things that will be discussed in this brief visit with Packer and Durham include technology, but we'll get to that in a moment. Acacia, first of all, it's great to have you back. And I'm going to ask you a question that I jokingly asked Pac a moment ago going to break.
Okay,
What's it like coaching Charlotte North? Oh, my gosh.
I didn't know you were going to ask that. She's an incredible person. I mean, the kid is, she's very impressive. I think the greatest thing about coaching her is just how approachable she is about getting better, how approachable she is about working on her weaknesses, how approachable she is about, becoming a better leader. We're always trying to push her. And, she's so open to getting better. She is so thirsty for getting better in all facets of her life. And so a kid that's, a showstopper like Charlotte, some people may think that she's already got it all, and she's so hungry to get better. So to coach her is, it pushes us because we've got to get this kid better in terms of her talent, but also, she has such innate leadership qualities already that it's such a good, platform and such a good foundation to work off of to make her an even better leader. And on the field, watching her every day is amazing because she does new stuff every day. She breaks out new tricks. She has new skills that, she's working on her own. I just think that she's gotten better and better this year. And I think that's another thing that I love about coaching her is she is not content. The kid every day plays her heart out and is trying to get better. So that's a coach's dream.
Acacia, I put together the best and worst every weekend. She's on my best list every Monday show because I think she's one of the biggest superstars in the league. And I'm not even just talking about this specific sport. I'm talking about every student athlete. She is a superstar. And just watching her highlights, man, like you said, it's like every game you see something new and you go, wow, where'd that come from? And it's almost like she's like, this is going to be a terrible analogy. It's like me on Thanksgiving Day playing against the neighborhood kids. They can't stop me. I mean, she's just playing at a different level than everybody else. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful to anybody, but she is a special, special talent.
Yeah. Well, it's really cool too, because every day I watch as her teammates continue to celebrate her success. And, it's just such a great environment for both Charlotte and everyone around her. The defenders are excited for her success. The other attackers are excited for her success. They all feed off of her electricity, but she also celebrates them. I mean, if you're watching, if she's not in the scoring play, she is leaping for joy when other people score. When Rachel makes a big save or the defense makes a big stop, she is screaming, jumping up and down, celebrating other people's success. And that is everything. That is what takes a great athlete, to an elite level, is when they're so invested in everyone else's success. And I can't ask for anything more because she's really humble. She's hardworking, but she's very unselfish at the same time.
All right. So the teammate concept, all the schematics that go into winning. You've got a great match on Sunday. It's right here on our screen. 2:00 ESPNU. Number 1 BC. Number 2 Carolina. I mean, this is a unbelievable game to be in March. It's really one of those games we expect to see a couple months from now. So, what does it mean to play this right now at this juncture of the season? I hate to use the phrase measuring stick. Is it, in your mind, something of that nature going forward with this team to know you're playing number 2 on Sunday?
The North Carolina game every year, we have them in the regular season. Sometimes we get to see them in ACCs, and then sometimes we see them later on in playoffs. But it is an awesome opportunity because they are so incredibly talented. They're so deep. They're very talented on the draw, in transition, settled defense, settled attack. They've got individual superstars. They've got, powerful units. And it's just an incredible challenge for us midway through. And I think it is a measuring stick, but not the end all be all. It's just another indication of where we are. And this whole process for our team, the whole season we focus on the process and the grind and preparation. And it's just another game, that helps us figure out exactly where we are, what we're doing well in, what we need to be better at. And, whether, we win or lose, we expect to win, but we're going to learn so much from it. And we expect to get better from this game. And I think the challenge is everything that we want. It's why people come to Boston College to play Carolinas and Dukes and Syracuse's mid-year, and be pushed all year round by the best. So, we're really excited. And, I'm just really proud of our kids. They're so committed to preparation. And, this team's very leader led, which I think is also, really good for us and for any team. But I'm just really proud of the kids and how they're preparing week to week. We just spent a week away in Colorado in Cherry Creek. So I think we've had a lot of really good time as a team. And again, just very impressed every day with how they prepare. And, this week just happens to be North Carolina.
Coach, we hear this from other coaches in other sports that their best teams are ones that are led within. And when you just mentioned that a second ago, I'm kind of curious. I mean, you've now done this a long time. Every team is different, whether it's a national championship team or whatever the case may be. But do you get a sense from a leadership standpoint, this is one of those teams that's actually easy to coach because they know how to take care of business?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these guys we have 4 captains, 2 on defense, 2 on offense. And then those guys are holding their own scouting report meetings. They're holding their own film meetings. They're holding their own tendency meetings. And, we'll stumble upon them. We've got our own schedule and our own routine of, for preparation and film and scouting reports and everything. But then we'll stumble upon meetings. And I came out yesterday and the attackers are meeting with the whole offensive unit, reviewing tactics and strategies for the weekend. And, we're not asking them to do this. So, it's really fun to see. And they're very urgent. They really want to win. They're good people and they want to make others better. So I think they're urgent in everything that they do. And I love it. I mean, I'm so impressed. And then, not just offense and defense, but we have 3 midfielders really who are running our midfield meetings. We've got Courtney Weeks, who's out this year with a knee injury. We've got Cassidy Weeks, her twin sister, and then Belle Smith. Our midfielders are being led by some of the best midfielders in the country as well. So our units are all intact and the leaders are all doing their job. And it makes it a lot easier because we can step back and focus on the opponents while the leaders take care of what's going on internally.
I'm going to guess you need all of that on Sunday, too, because we've mentioned Charlotte and her incredible exploits. Jamie Ortega is sensational for Carolina. I mean, you're getting 2 of the greatest goal scorers in D1 women's lacrosse history on Sunday, rather.
Yeah, Jamie Ortega is an impressive athlete. She's also really unselfish too. And I think she's gotten even better this year, which is it's so cool. It's so cool for us, for our challenge, for our defense, for a challenge for our defense. But Jamie's always been impressive. And I've always, loved how she plays. But yeah, she'll give our team a good challenge along with the 6 other girls that she plays with. I mean, they're so deep offensively. And, everyone's a threat. So it's an awesome challenge. I'm so excited to see our 7 defenders go up against their 7 attackers. I can't wait.
Keisha, I got to ask you though. I think the last time we talked to you, you just won the national championship. I was waiting for a new addition to the new addition to the house. So this is the first time we've seen you in a while.
Yeah.
What do we, I know, forget about technology. You and I are in the same boat trying to figure out this new phone thing. But what's new with the house? I mean, I can't believe we didn't get a little bump there, a little extension in the backyard.
No, nothing. No house extension. We just got one of these obnoxious, massive trampolines for our kids. I can't believe I did it. That's the new addition. It is. I was on the fence. I was off the big trampolines for so many years, and my kids are so crazy that I'm like, you know what? We're getting them a trampoline, and they go out there every day for an hour and a half.
Has Mom been out there yet?
Yeah,
just
come on.
sampling that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Mom? Of course I have. I'm out there.
Of course.
I'm trying to catch those double jumps. Double bounces.
I have another question. Is the AD come over and gotten on the trampoline too? Because I envision Pat Kraft coming over to try out the trampoline.
You know what? I should invite him because he would come. He would be over here. No, Pat is so awesome. It's another year, coaching under Pat, and he is just an incredible leader. And it's such a cool environment at BC right now. I mean, our men's basketball team just made a splash. The women's basketball team is playing today. The football team had a great year, and the athletic department is buzzing. And I give all the credit to the coaches, the kids, and Pat, because it's just a great environment right now for BC athletics.
Yeah.
Pat would come over there on that trampoline. He'd have some eye black, man.
He would.
Pat's intense now. He's going to be involved. There's no question about that.
Acacia, I got to be honest. I mean, I worry about him sometimes. I really do. I do. The other day in Brooklyn when it got tight, I was fully expecting, at the end of Earl's bench would be this guy in a catcher's position down at the end of the bench. See, you laugh because you know it's possible. That's why you're laughing.
It is possible.
I know it is.
I still think one of my favorite clips from the national championship last year was Pat jumping up and down on the sidelines. It was it made the highlight video. I mean, we loved it. He's so into it.
He's a man.
Well, congratulations. It's gonna be. Listen, we got March Madness on the brain, but we got a couple 1 versus 2s this week in ACC play on the lacrosse field, and it's going to be intense on Sunday. And congratulations, and tell Charlotte that every time she plays.
Go ahead and tell him you're disappointed when she doesn't have 5 goals in a game. Go ahead.
She had 7 last week.
I know, but you're disappointed when she doesn't hit at least 5.
I put her on the worst list when she only had 2 the other day. I was like, what happened? I mean, everybody else was scoring. And again, it's all about the assists and getting everybody involved. But she went for 7 the other day. I said, man, she's awesome. I think she's a flat-out superstar, period. I do.
Well, I hope someday we can all meet in person, get you guys out to a game. I would love it.
All right, before we let you go, though, we got to ask you this question.
Oh, this will be good. I'm excited for this answer, too.
Yeah, because we've been asking all the coaches this question in the last couple of months. We're acquiring all this information. For you, Coach, for you specifically, what is your walk-up music on game day? What's the song to get you absolutely jazzed and ready to roll?
Eminem, Till I Collapse. Love it.
There we go. See,
next time you're on, that's going to be your intro song.
That's what you'll get.
So the Super Bowl, when he performed, it was like a personal concert. I was so jacked up, and my girls have asked me that recently too. So it's kind of funny.
We crank that up and get you on the trampoline and be like 3 hours later, be bouncing all over the joint.
Thanks, Acacia. Great to see you. Be well, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you so much.